Hello, my name's Allie and I wanted to do a video giving a tour of where I live. I live in Honolulu, which is on the island of Oahu, and I live in a valley called Manoa Valley. And I live all the way in the back of the valley, so it's very jungly back here, so it does rain a lot. And so I live in this little cottage with a kitchen, with a bathroom, and it's just kind of like a studio cottage. It does have a small room, which I'll show you, but it's just, I use it for storage. So I'll go ahead and start at the beginning. So here's the front door where you walk in. This is just an area where I put my water bottles and my bags and my towels and everything, so I can just grab them when I go. And this is the bathroom. So I have all my stuff here. And the shower, and of course my reusable period underwear. So when you first walk in, there's this little hallway, and the closet's actually right over here. So it has two sides, a little mirror, and then the other side, and then there's a bunch of storage up here. So I have my things stored up there. And I have like kitchen stuff in here, and we are actually in the kitchen right now. So here's the kitchen. I have these cute little like feathers like dangling down. You can see that. And so these flowers are so pretty. I was doing a wedding a couple weekends ago. I was doing MC, I was a musician, and I was, what else did I do? I was doing photography. So these are the flowers that she let me take home. They're so pretty. I just have like, my avocados, my bananas, and some squash, a little pumpkin here, my Vitamix. So I use this induction stove. I don't really use the bigger stove. This just saves a lot more electricity and it heats up really quickly too. So that's just what I'm used to using. I used to live in another cottage before this that didn't have an actual stove or an oven. So I would just use my induction stove. And I actually found this toaster oven on the sidewalk like 6 years ago when I first moved into my old place, and this has been with me ever since, and it works really awesome, and it's like a little convection oven. So that's what I use to do like all my baking. And here's the sink. There's some dishes I need to put away. Here's my Berkey filter. This is like one of the best filters. If you're looking for a filter, I highly recommend this one. Even though it's a countertop filter, like I don't drink cold water anyway, but they last for so long. The actual filters can last for years. Like if it's just you using it, like it can last probably like 5 years. At least that's what I think it said. Just go on the website and it'll show you like the different filters and how long they last. And there's filters to get out fluoride out of your water too, because that's not really good to drink. So yeah, this is my Berkey filter. I've had it since like 2015. And my fridge. I just have like some things on my fridge, like a card that a friend made me and some postcards. And this cute, my friends have a daughter and she's just the sweetest little thing. So she made this card for me last Easter. And I just keep a $20 bill on my fridge. I heard something relating to feng shui that it's good to keep money on your fridge, like to attract more money. And they also say to not store anything on your stove, like try to have like your stove clean with nothing on it, because it symbolizes like burning things away. So just little feng shui things that like, just for good luck, just in case. So it's a little bit dark in this area, but this is actually where I sleep. So the bed is really high. Like I don't know if you could see the height, but it's pretty high up. There's storage underneath. So I put like things underneath here. And there's a lamp right here too. So I just have to make sure not to hit my head on that thing. Yeah, this place is really interesting. So here's my keyboard. This place came with these creepy dolls. And when I first moved in, I was like, so I'm gonna put these dolls away like in a box, and I can put them back later. And he's like, oh no, just keep them there. Like they remind my mom of her childhood in Germany. And I'm like, okay, well, is she living here? Like it's just, I thought it was just a little weird to have like these creepy dolls. Just, I don't know, maybe I can show you some of them. Like this is one of them. I just don't really want to see those every day, so I just covered it with a scarf that my friend gave me that's from India. And these are my ukuleles. This is the first ukulele that I had, and so it's just kind of nice to like remember the first time I learned how to play ukulele. And I have some sage here that my friend got me. this cute little bowl with it too. She got this for me for my birthday, so I'm so excited to use it. I just can't find my lighter, so hopefully I can find it soon. And that same friend also gave me this crystal. She gave me this last year for my birthday. I love this thing. This is the biggest actual crystal that I have. Like, I have this other geode that's a bookend, but this is like the biggest actual crystal that I have. This is rose quartz. So it came with this shelf right here, and I love the wood. I actually really do like the wood in this place. And so this shelf I just used to put my singing bowls. And here's a photo of me that a friend took so many years ago that I still have. And here's some crystals that I have. And I love this shungite. This is a solid shungite pyramid. So it's supposed to, shungite's supposed to deal with like EMFs and radiation frequencies and stuff. It's supposed to help. I don't think it completely, like, there's no way that having just owning a crystal can help get rid of it, but they say shungite's like supposed to be helpful. And here's where I store some of my clothes. I have so much clothes. Like, I store my clothes here. I have my purses and my bags in that plastic bin right there. A couple yoga blocks. And I have some books. And yeah, this is where I keep my jewelry. And here there's this cute little nook. I think it's called an alcove or an alcove, but it's just like this cute little place to sit. So I put my guitar there. And in here there's more storage. So there is this little room actually. Sorry, I have my light over here. But, So there's this little room. I don't know how much you can see of it. But there's actually this little bed in there, but it's just so musty, so I wouldn't necessarily sleep in there or have anyone sleep in there, but so I just use it for storage. And it's all kind of just one room. So this is the living room area, this is the couch, I have my ottoman here. And so just to give you a reference point, like that's my bed and that was the kitchen. So it's all kind of just in this one room. Here's a couple of pieces of art that I really love. I got this one from Portland. There was a woman who was just doing this with spray paint in Portland, so her and her son were selling it, and I just thought her artwork was so beautiful. Like, I love that it's kind of like galaxy oriented, but there's a waterfall. And this is another piece of art that a friend, so I met this guy on the bus when I was living on the North Shore, and he was super cool. Like, he was Mormon and he invited me to some of his events. Before he moved off the island, he actually rode the bus all the way from the North Shore to town, which is like over an hour long ride, and him and his girlfriend came and dropped off this painting for me. I just thought that was like the sweetest thing. He's a really good painter, and now I think he lives on the Philippines and he has kids, but I just thought that was the sweetest thing. And here there's a little indoor lanai. If you don't know what a lanai is, it's also like kind of a balcony, but this one is indoors, so it's screened in. And I have some aloe plants here. I have my laundry stuff here, my surfboard. It came with this little like sandbox area. There's a bench that I put in the sandbox because it was taking up too much space over here. But there's this, like, it's like a decorative sandbox. And there's a little table here where it's really nice to journal. So I'm sitting by my bed right now, and I just want to explain. I have this bass amp, and here's my air purifier, but I have this bass amp right here. It's like a fairly large bass amp, and it's something I had to buy in order to sleep because downstairs there's this guy who's up all night, and I can hear all the noises that he makes all night, and I wasn't sleeping for like months because I would be woken up by him. So just something about the house, like it's an old house, so there's no foundation, and it's just not like the noise, it's just not very noise proof at all. So I had to come up with like different solutions, and I tried I found this thing called brown noise, and I was trying to blast it through my smaller speaker, and then it ended up blowing out the bass. So someone suggested me to get this bass amp because it's designed to handle that. So I got it and it works. So I'm able to finally sleep at night, but it just took me so long to figure out that solution. So I just wanted to share that with you. So if you have any neighbors with noise issues who are up all night for any reason, I highly suggest a bass amp, especially if it's walking sounds or like banging sounds or like deeper bass sounds. The brown noise is really good for that. And if it's like lighter sounds, white noise should be able to cover it. So there's different types of noise. There's like white noise, pink noise, brown noise, and try different ones depending on what sounds you're trying to mask. So I just wanted to give you that little tour of where I'm currently living. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more content, please hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and comment down below if you have ever had neighbors who've kept you up all night and if there's any solutions that have worked for you. Hope to see you in the next one. I'm going to a vegetarian Thanksgiving today, and I made this fresh cranberry sauce last night. And it just has coconut sugar, maple syrup, fresh cranberries, and that's pretty much it.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see.